Not too long ago, we had a job posting online and we requested that people submit their resume and a link to their demo reel. In fact, it's the reason we came out with a course about it, but a lot of people submitted Instagram as their demo reel. Today, we're going to talk about why you never, ever, ever, ever want to do that. Stay tuned. What's going on, guys? My name is Ty Turner from FlashFilm Academy, and this channel is for those who want to turn their passion into profit, people who want to learn the business side of content creation. Listen, you can go other places to learn how to take better pictures, but here we're going to show you how to get that bag. That's it. We live in a time where people like Instagram, and that's cool. People want to use it as a social media network to show off their images and their videos and have fun. But I've run across a large majority of you who want to use it as your portfolio. And that's not really a good idea. Today, we're going to talk about a few reasons why. First, let's start off with the fact that there is no originality. You pretty much blend in with the other 8 people who sent Instagram as their portfolio immediately. It's not a good look. You can't set yourself apart. You can't be the subject matter expert. You can't be the go-to guy. You can't be expensive if you're doing what everybody else is doing. You can only be the cheap guy. Whenever I get an Instagram page, or let's be honest, a Wix page that still says Wix, or I get an email address from a company and it's at Gmail, there's nothing unique about you. There's nothing that shows that you are the leader in this market in whatever you decide to do. So instantly, subconsciously, I'm looking at you and I'm thinking cheap guy. I'm thinking price. I'm thinking it shouldn't cost me that much. So when you try to hit me with a high price, I'm like, bruh, your portfolio is on Instagram. I'm not paying $200 for headshots. I give you 50. And that's not what you want your clients to think. You want them to think that you are the Mercedes-Benz of what you do. You don't want to be a car on Craigslist. And when you post your pictures on Instagram and that's your portfolio, you're pretty much trying to sell Mercedes on Craigslist. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but if I find a Mercedes on Craigslist, it better be a deal. It better be a deal I can't refuse. It better be damn near stolen. If I run the VIN number, I expect the information to come back in Russian. Another reason you never want to use Instagram as your portfolio is it's not search friendly. As I explained in other videos, you want to be the subject matter expert. You want to make it so clients can find information or see certain posts that's important to them, and Instagram just don't provide that for you. It makes it difficult for clients to search through what you have to see those 1 or 2 jobs that's specifically what they're asking for. I told you in the last video, you can have 1 million properly exposed pictures of babies. If they need you to take a picture of a dog, it doesn't calculate in their head that it's pretty much the same. They want to see proof. And Instagram is a hard place to find proof unless that's all you do and you got 1,000 pictures of dogs. And even then, they're probably going to want to search and see the pictures you've taken of Chihuahua. Another reason is comments can turn clients off. You can't control every comment that posts on your pictures. You may get some comments that may be cool by you, but clients may just be turned off by them. I don't want to let my business rely on what a follower may say about my picture. I just don't want to add that. I mean, it can be something as simple as a political view. You may shoot something neutral and somebody may get on and be pro one side or another and comment on it. I don't want to leave that to chance. You may do body art photography and you may have someone contact you from an opera and they see comments from 6 different strippers and they're like, nah, I'm good. Just little simple stuff like that could lead to you losing a client. And that's pretty freaking dumb. Another thing is it makes you look lazy. It makes it look like you don't care about appealing to clients. It's the difference between going to a car lot and they just have a parking lot with grass growing and nobody's coming out talking to you. The cars look dirty, you know, and you do get that one guy who come out and he got some food in his hand because it's his lunch break. He got this old plaid jacket on. He's like, yo, you need a car? No, I'm just here windshield shopping. Like, what do you think? Compared to going into like a Mercedes-Benz lot, I use that reference a lot because you should be aiming to be the Mercedes-Benz of your industry and what you do. And you go into a Mercedes-Benz lot, it's beautiful. If cars are outside, the parking lot is well kept. There's great lighting. Maybe there's covering. A lot of their featured models are indoors. A lot of their sales reps are friendly. They don't approach you like, hey, let's run your credit. Hey, come test drive this. They're just a little cooler. Like they feel like if you're in a Mercedes-Benz dealership, you belong here. No matter what you look like, hey man, if you're looking around here, I assume you have an 800 credit score and 20,000 to put down. So take your time. Do you need a water? Like you want your website to give off that same information. And Instagram don't. It's just the complete opposite. So something you need to take into consideration, especially when you are building your brand. Again, we're working on a master course to teach you how to build the brand to attract the clients you want. You can scream, I want clients all day and night, but if you ain't looking like a 10, you're not going to attract a 10. Now, don't get me wrong. It's a few 5s that get lucky and get a few 10s. As a 5, you may get a 10 or 2 in your lifetime. If you're a 9 or a 10, you're going to get nothing but 10s. In fact, you can scoop down and get a few 7s if you want. Get desperate. Get about 130, you leaving the club, you may go for a 5. As long as your boys ain't looking or your girls ain't looking, you probably sneak out the door with a 5, especially if you can kick her out before the sun come up. However, you want to create your brand to attract 10s. Instagram ain't the way, bro. Another reason is resolutions suck. Listen, Instagram is designed to load fast, not designed to provide excellent quality, great pictures. It's not designed for your clients to be like, wow, look at this image or look at this video. It's designed to load fast, and loading fast on a mobile screen means your beautiful 4K 10-bit HDR footage will look like Atari 2600. If you're not old enough and that go over your head, it can make your video look like Nintendo 64. Bear with me, young folks. It doesn't help that you spent all this money for this camera lens setup. You did all this time color grading, and Instagram is showing your junk like this. You never want people to look at you like this. You never want this to be the way they describe you, fam. Under no circumstances. Never. Keep that in mind when you guys decide to create a portfolio on Instagram. It's not a good look. It's a great place to have fun, show off with your friends, stunt, but it's not a really good place to use as your primary portfolio spot. Invest in a proper website. Make sure your website doesn't have Wix brand on it or whoever free company is. Make sure your website is not, whatever photography at freewebsite.com. Spend money on a domain. It's like $8, $11 a year. Very simple. From that domain, you can get an email address and be whatever, John Smith at whateverphotography.com. Even if it forwards to your Gmail, nobody needs to know, but you need to fake it until you make it, bro. And you get paid big when you look big. The little guys don't make money ever. Now you know, no one's half the battle. My 80s babies who were G.I. Joe fans, they feel me on that one. Anyway, if you have any questions about this, please make sure you post in the comments below. Again, I've created a course on FlashFilm Academy that speaks to all of this. It speaks to how to build a portfolio that actually works for you. What's the point in getting in front of 50,000 people if you're getting 2 sales? Your current portfolio is probably doing that for you, or it's backfiring on you, or it's not working to your advantage because it doesn't have a call to action. There's a lot of reasons portfolios fail. And from a person who's been in a hiring position who understand what he's looking for, a lot of people need help on their portfolio. Whenever you apply for a job or try to get a client, people don't care about your resume. They don't care about what school you went to. They don't even care about your name. They want to see that demo reel. That is your resume. My demo reel has got me in places that people may have thought I was never qualified to do, but that demo reel got me picked over people with master's degrees and 10 years of experience in LA shooting movies that, everybody didn't see. They'll see my demo reel and be like, we're going with this guy easily. It's nothing to talk about. All right, guys, let's talk in those comments, man. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. How about that? I'll post a link in the description and you can see what I do on my Instagram. I put a lot of behind the scenes stuff. What you should be using your Instagram for is more behind the scenes stuff, maybe some testimonials. But again, we got a course for that. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.